Hey everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong. So, let's continue where we left off, and before we go to start our next job, let's talk with Gobet, because we've not talked with Gobet after that sinking ship run, and she probably has a lot to say. Stepping into Gobet's cabin, you find her crouching on the floor. She appears to be midway through a valiant struggle against an enormous pastry. Her cheeks bulge out like a chipmunk's, and wispy threads of pork floss hang from her crumb-specked lips. She glances up at you, her eyes wide with alarm. Her jaw works to manage the enormous quantity of crispy dough in her mouth, but she doesn't seem to be making much headway. Just concentrate on eating? Bitten off more than you can chew, huh? She struggles to move her jaw, but her mouth is stuffed too full for her to make much headway. She gestures feebly towards a pitcher of water on the ground near your feet. Hand her the pitcher. She tilts back the pitcher and sucks down its contents. As water pours into her mouth, she's slowly able to work through the food stored in her cheeks. Finally, she lowers the water pitcher, coughing. Okay, yeah, note to self. The pastry terrace on Prince Edward Road makes them dry. She takes another swig from the pitcher, grimacing. Moist green apple and jellied trotter, my ass. That thing was like a dessert made of pig. Maybe you shouldn't have tried to cram the entire thing into your mouth at once. That sounds like good advice. I was challenging myself for science. And it wasn't the whole pastry, it was just half of one. She leaves the remaining pastry for your inspection. The pork floss that coats its exterior looks almost festive. It's more reminiscent of a beige curly tins than it is of food. You want the rest? Thanks, but no. I was hoping that we could talk. She drops the mangoed pastry into a clean pot on the floor. Suit yourself. I'll have it later. So, you probably want to talk about what happened on the raft, huh? I think that in your place, I probably would. I mean, that was kind of a thing, right? Let's talk about what happened on the sinking ship then. Yeah, we can do that. First off, I should thank you. You and Iz came to help me, even though I didn't ask you to. Or want you to. Actually, maybe I should be upset about that. But the important thing is that you did help me. I'm not gonna say that I couldn't have handled it without you, but it would have been really dicey. You can say that again. The situation on that raft was pretty bad. I don't think you could have done much, Gobet, not after seeing what Malvina had turned the lower level into. Well, it's true. I don't wanna argue about it. Let's just say that it's a good thing you were there. She shuffles her feet, stirring a pile of dirty blankets on the floor. What we walked into on that raft, well, it was pretty terrible. More so than I could have imagined. On the bright side, we overthrew Malvina and put the raft back in Kat's hands. That feels pretty great. And the shiny object is at the bottom of Hong Kong Bay, lodged in a bank of silt and crab shit. That's pretty much where it belongs. But I've gotta admit, something is gnawing at me. Before you and Iz showed up, I was gonna sink the raft. I'd gotten halfway through arming the charges, and I was gonna send the whole sinking ship down in flames. Everyone on it would have died. Kad and Yasmin, all of them. All because I made up my mind already, and didn't want to change it. Kinda makes me think, how many times before, now, have I done what seemed like the right thing, you know, followed my gut, like I told you, without realizing that there was a better option. This whole introspection thing kinda sucks, I've gotta say. She looks up at you, scowling. It's much more comforting to just assume that all of my past decisions were right. Sure it is. It's intellectually dishonest, but it's definitely comforting. She bites her lower lip. Yeah, you know, Seattle, you aren't helping my mood any. I'm kind of having a tough time over here. She begins to pace, kicking piles of dirty clothes and blankets out of the way. Thrusting her hands into her pockets, she fishes out madness and folly and tosses them down onto her cot. I don't do this very often. Reflecting is for mirrors, not devastatingly attractive street shamans. I don't know how you hand-ringers deal with feeling this way. By hand-ringers, do you mean people who learn from their mistakes? It's pretty simple. We acknowledge our mistakes and our near misses, and we own up to them. Okay, I've pretty much got that step covered. What's next? What comes after this? After you've suffered through your embarrassment for a while, you try to learn something from it. Huh. Your way is boring, Seattle, and it's complicated, and it comes with way too many bad feelings. She scowls, but yeah, I get it. There's probably even some value there. I'm never going to start second-guessing everything that I do, though. That just isn't me. Maybe you could start second-guessing some things when new information presents itself. What a novel concept. Yes, Seattle, I can do that. And I will from now on. Cross my heart. Anyway, things turned out the way they did. I don't know what might have happened if we'd tried to do something different, but there's one thing that I can say for certain. Things are better in Hong Kong Bay than they were before we went to the sinking ship. We did some good out there. That's something. Yeah, it is. Oh, actually, there are two things that I can say for certain. I think that Rat is happy that the shiny object is gone. She fishes in her pocket for a few seconds, then produces a chunk of stone the size of a marble. It appears to be made of the same marbled red jade that the shiny object was. Check it out. She gave me a present. Do you know what it does? Gobbet, are you sure that came from Rat? Course I am. I had a vision. It had colorful lights, dancing rodents, the works. And then the world came back into focus. This magic marble was on the palm of my hand. Neat, huh? Now, I don't know quite how it works yet, but I'm sure that it does something. I mean, it has to, right? Rat wouldn't just give me a normal rock. She's a trickster and all. But that'd be mean. So mark my words. The next time we're in the field, something magical is going to happen. I mean, literally magical. It will be a journey of discovery for both of us. I'll be looking forward to that. Me too. And, thank you, Seattle. I really mean that. You can fly by my side anytime. So how are you adjusting to the gift that Rat, or the shiny object, or whatever, has given to you? Her expression brightens. It's good. I mean, probably not like morally good, but I think that I can use it. What is it? What does it do? Well, it's kind of like a grenade. When I throw it, it goes boom. Not out here in the real world, but in the astral plane. It's pretty impressive. As for what it actually does, it scares the shit out of anyone who gets caught in the blast. Makes them act like idiots. They run around with their hands in the air, or forget about who's shooting at them, and stand around with their fingers in their ears. Handy, huh? Sure, I guess. So, here's the thing. When I use this thing, what I think I'm doing is opening a bunch of temporary cracks in the astral plane. Just little ones, only wide enough for sounds to pass through. People in the blast radius can hear things on the other side. So let's say I throw this sucker at someone and it goes off. Boom! All of a sudden, that poor slob can hear things that got into Malvina shrieking in his brain. That doesn't sound like a very good idea. Sounds unpleasant. Yeah. It's a bad time for them. All of those voices at once, yelling and babbling and cursing, doing their Rat King thing. It would drive you nuts, right? That's basically what it does. Drives people mad, makes them work against their own self-interest. It's like temporary insanity in pebble form. If you say so, I'd be wary of using anything that might be connected to the shiny object. As long as you're comfortable using this thing, I'm all for it. How many did Rat give you? That's the best part. After I use one of these and go to bed, I find another in my hand the next morning. I've tried a couple of times now, and it keeps happening. Toss, explode, nap, visions of dancing rats, and tada! New magic pebble. Using this feels right in a way that the shiny object never did. I think that it's Rat's reward for me, for taking Malvina down or something. I don't know exactly. I've never heard of this happening to anyone before. Anyway, it should help us moving forward, and considering what we're headed up against next, I think that we can use all the help that we can get. Alright, Gobbet, we've finally gotten back on track, so got another lesson for me? Any thoughts about that last run? You didn't bring me. Oh yeah, right, she wasn't there. Any more lessons? No, Seattle. No more lessons. You don't need them. You're as much a runner as I am now. There might even be a thing or two that I can learn from you. All of that weight, though, you've got this whole situation with the walled city, and your foster dad, and the gun show, and all that to take care of. It's kind of a mouthful, lots of players involved, tons of intrigue. Honestly, I'm enthralled by the whole thing. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Me either, Gobbet. Guess we'll just see how this plays out together. You're damn right we will. Oh, and Seattle? Yeah? The pot on the hot plate is always full. I keep a soup going on that thing 24/7. If you ever want any, you're welcome. Just come on it. I'd love the company. You got it, Gobbet. I'll be here with bells on. Leave them off. The jingling might scare Folly. There was this terrible incident at the Christmas pageant, and, well, she bites. And now, Seattle, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna crash out for the night. Maybe sleep through tomorrow and get up when the sun goes down. That sounds nice right about now. Yeah, tell me about it. Scurry along now. Your former mentor needs her rest. So, that was that. And let's go do our next job then. That's going to be the restaurant job. So it looks like we need a boat. And that is going to be the last job before the Dreamland part, before we get to progress the main storyline. Because there are no more messages. Well, unless something new pops up, but that seems rather unlikely. If there were any more side missions, they would have popped up by now, probably. Wait, do we not go through here or what? Interesting. I thought we needed a boat. Okay, never mind then. We'll go through the MTR station. Also, I'm not buying the weapon yet. I'll probably buy it after the next mission. I don't feel like I need it just yet anyway. We can buy it before we go to Dreamland or something. Alright, let's go then. So, who are we going to bring? I suppose I could bring Gobbet, Isabel, and Rakter. I do like Duncan, but let's go with Gobbet, Isabel, and Rakter this time. Alright, off we go then. I'm probably going to bring Rakter to like every mission now, because his drone is just too damn good. Especially with all the upgrades. And now it's even more upgraded, after we did the mission for him. Anyway, uninvited guests. That's our next mission. Your mission, locate the Rooster, extract him from Shangri-La, and deliver him to your client alive. Simple, fast, low profile. Of course, even the simplest runs can go sideways. Okay, is that a foreshadowing? Anyway, do we want some grenades or something? Yeah, maybe. I mean, it won't hurt having some. So, Isabel can bring one. Flashbang grenade. And Knight Errant flashbang grenade. Alright, looks good. And we also have one medkit. We can bring that just in case we'll need it. And what about that weapon? Can anyone actually use that or something? Well, not Hulk. I guess Gobbet can use that. Is that better than Gobbet's weapon? It's slightly better, yeah. Okay. That works for me. Let's go then. So, here we are. Security guard. Hi. Stepping into the anterior hallway of the Shangri-La, you're confronted by a massive wall of troll, the restaurant's front door security. He speaks with a surprising elocution. Welcome to Shangri-La. We strive to provide our patrons with an exquisite dining experience. If you have any questions or require special accommodations, don't hesitate to speak with our staff. Small crowd. Where are all your diners? Judging by these empty tables, your business is either tanking or the food sent them all running. Looks like I've got my pick of tables. I'm sorry, but this is not a sit-yourself establishment. If you'd like to choose where you sit, I suggest you make a reservation for one of the private rooms upstairs. Okay, so there are private rooms upstairs, good to know. He locks you up and down, frowns. Please keep in mind that any disturbances will be promptly de-escalated by our security. We reserve the right to bar service to unruly patrons. Thank you, and enjoy your meal. Noticed your security is a bit light tonight. You sure you have enough guards to deal with bigger disturbances? With a puff of his chest and shake of his shoulders, the troll assumes a more aggressive posture. His face remains a mask of neutrality despite the obvious irritation in his voice. Wuxing prides itself on having world-class security personnel. You'd do well to remember that the best kind of security is often hidden from sight. Pretty hard to not see that guy. Yeah, that's true. Okay, then. So... we need to locate Rooster's dining room. We are supposed to kidnap Rooster. That's our objective. Extract. Oh, well, welcome to Shangri-La, sir. Our hostess will seat you as soon as she gets back. You're welcome to wait in the lounge. This will only take a second. Absolutely, sir. What is it you need? I'm looking for someone. Mr. Lowe. He has a reservation here tonight. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that name. Charisma free. I'll bet a hard-working waitress like yourself is good with faces. You'd certainly remember this man. He travels with a big orc who's got a nasty scar on his cheek. He fiddles with her scratch pad and eyes the glutinous orders scrolled across its top page. After a moment of consideration, she speaks. I might know the orc. If he's who I'm thinking of, he only comes around a couple times a year. I've never served him, but I've heard he gets really pushy with the other waiters. Pushy, huh? Why is that? He's allergic to shellfish, I think. We get so many orders, sometimes mistakes are made. Ah, I didn't say that. I can assure you our service is second to none. Come on now, you must have heard where the orc and Mr. Law are eating, since you have to make sure allergy-related orders get to the right place. Sir, this is the Shangri-La. We have... Wait, hold that thought. Mission item added? Anyway, we have over 24 private dining rooms in addition to our main dining floor. As I've already said, I serve out here. Your friend could be in any of our other rooms. Now excuse me, I need to place these orders. Enjoy your meal. And with that, she wheels around and marches towards the kitchen. Well, we know about his allergy. So he has an allergy to shellfish. And here he finds himself guarding his boss in the place that serves the best shellfish in all of Hong Kong. Unfortunate to be sure. Okay then. So order computer, there's some guy over here. Wait for target. The gnarled bar stool offers little in the way of comfort. A quick look around reveals the disparity between the restaurant proper and the bar, the latter of which appears neglected in comparison to the pristine dining room. Old dry drink rings dapple the counter's uneven surface, and angry scratches run down its length. But you've got time to kill before Rooster arrives, and this is as good spot as any to wait. Hold on, there's one more person back there, let's talk with him. What up? A well-dressed man sits alone at the bar, elbows propped atop the counter. His face is hard, eyes blank. He swirls the contents of his half-empty glass as if in stupor. Between the swollen eyes and whiskey double, it isn't hard to guess his mood. As he approaches, he rubs his temples and graces you with a lazy sideways glance, mumbles under his breath. Yeah, not like I can dig myself any deeper. Rough day? He looks at you again, through dull, bloodshot eyes, but his gaze drifts elsewhere before returning to his drink. Lost 2 contracts, missed a third, late for a meeting, and publicly shamed by my coworker. All during 9 to 5. New record, as far as I can tell. At least I got that going for me. How'd you lose your contracts? Wish I knew. One of them was almost a done deal. But for some reason the client suddenly changed their tune, and the contract slipped away before I could officially close it. The other 2 contracts were for ongoing clients, people I'd worked with for years, but I somehow forgot about their annual renewal date. and a more diligent coworker picked them up. I got no credit for the long-term partnership with those clients. If anything, I now look worse for losing them, even though I brought them in to Wu Jing in the first place. He leans back and lets out a weary groan. His breath reeks of alcohol. Sounds like too many coincidences to me. Think someone's working against you? You kidding me? Everyone's at each other's throat in this business. Fair. But is there someone who would have benefited the most from what happened to you? He considers this. The newcomer. David. Him. He came out of nowhere and has become a rock star with upper management. He's been making connections and deals like a Wu Jing veteran, like me. That's odd. You're telling me. You wanna know what I think? He leans towards you, glassy eyes looking through you. Who knows where? The scent of balls wafts of him. I think he's got family connections, people in high places, and he's been using them to his advantage. He backs off and shrugs, rocking precariously on his chair. I don't know. It's just a thought. You might be onto something. No, just wishful thinking. Well, I'm going to find out. Okay. So, there's some guy... No, that's just a security guard. A guard steps forward and raises his hand. Sorry, sir. This area's off limits. And why is that? This is the Wu Jing employee patio, reserved for Wu Jing customers and their guests. General public's not admitted. Why don't you head back to your table? There's ample seating in the main dining room. What if I ask nicely? Will you let me through then? I could always force my way past you. Yeah, I can take a hint. So they are probably there, if I were to guess. So let's wait. Alright, let's wait. So grab a drink and wait. The minutes tick away as you mull over a cold one. Roster should be here any time now. And something is happening. Second floor server. Chef, we have a problem. A big problem. Cut the drama, Cork Mage. We're working here. Our second floor guest is becoming impatient. Where is his food? Don't play games with me. I already sent it out. So get out there and serve it before our special guest rage shits himself. Okay. Can we just go in now or something? We got an update. Well, apparently we can. Well, hey, let's go then. Whatever. Nobody cares, apparently. And we're here. Open door. Is it really going to be that simple? That seems a little bit too simple. Inside the private dining room, you're immediately greeted by the piercing stare of two massive dragon statues. The flickering lights are just bright enough to illuminate their bronze bodies. The effect, an eerie illusion of moving scales. Across the room stands your target, Cheng Sing Rooster Low, his thin grin distorting the awkward proportions of his face. A hulking figure stands among his entourage of guards, the Talon. Johnny the Talon. Hold it right there. This is private room. You'd best back your ass through that door, or I'll paint you red. More teeth than a croc, and a face so ugly it could churn a troll's stomach. The Talon leers at you from across the room. Muscles tense and ready to spring are the first sign of resistance. Though something tells you he's more apt to make the first move. He speaks to you again, voice deep and dry. Ya deaf? I told you get out before I wreck you. Rooster raises his hand. Step back, Johnny. They know exactly where they are, don't you, runner? They know exactly where they are, don't you, runner? He nods to his guards and steps forward. The hard style of his greased back hair glistens in the light. It looks sleek like tar, exaggerating his slimeball visage. Let's skip the banter your kind so enjoys and move right on to business. Who sent you? Have the Red Dragons finally tired of my evasiveness? Or perhaps the Yellow Lotus? They've been trying to wrest Kowloon from our grasp for years. He studies you from within the safe reach of his guards, crosses his arms. Well, don't just stand there. Who sent you? Mr. Wood sends his regards. My client wishes to remain anonymous. I don't have time for this. It doesn't matter who sent you. They're about to be sorely disappointed. Talon, this miscreant, has distracted us from our meal, and now, I'm afraid, is grown cold. We must repay him in kind. Let his corpse cool out back when you're done. You got it, boss. What was shit anyway? Optional, kill Johnny the Talon. Well, we can do that. This should be fun. Bring it on. Nice try. Okay. Red Enforcer. Okay, there's the Talon. Let's use Pommel Strike as usual then. Like so. And Pommel Strike Johnny. Or the Enforcer. Let's attack the Enforcer first. And now we can try to Pommel Strike Johnny. There, that worked. Nice one. Now, we should probably just kill that Enforcer. That sounds like a good idea. First of all, let's activate the drone. And give it extra AP. As always, on the start of a fight. Like so. And we could take a shot with Rakter or just move him into cover. I think I prefer to move him into cover. Alright, so now the drone. We could try attacking Johnny. We could probably kill the Enforcer. Let's see. Flash target. The target loses the recover bonus for the rest of the turn. Damage -5, accuracy -5%, uses 6 bullets, okay? And Rat Totem... So what do we want to do exactly? Burst fire? Not much point using grenade launcher. That was pretty good. And that's that. One down. So... we could use... What could we use? Increases friendly targets AP for 4 rounds. Yeah, that's really nice. We could actually do that. On Hulk. There we go, on Hulk, and... we can still do something. We could take a shot, we could move into cover. I think it will be best to move into cover. Like so, and now... we can use Pommel Strike again. There we go. Now he's stunned, so now we can shoot him. I like that plan. Let's see. 24%. Not amazing, but we'll go for it anyway. Nice. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Can we actually kill him on the first turn? That would be amazing. We actually can! Okay, he didn't even get a chance to attack us at all. Not so scary. And now we only got 2 dots left. And obviously our target. Should be easy enough. Nice shotgun, bro. But it's not going to help you. So, Rakter first. Increase accuracy. Like so. And we can take a shot, maybe. Sure. Like this. And just take a few shots with the drone. There we go. One more target left. Should be easy enough to finish this. Come on. Stun it. Nice. Frost? Yep, Frost. We also have the, whatever it's called, Quick Strike. So we can use that. And Frost again. 20 damage. Pretty good. I think we can kill him on this turn. More. There. Well, that was quick. No. Wait. Wait. Spare my life, I beg you. Please. Drops of speed spatter from his mouth. His desperation obvious. Stop that. I'm here to take you alive. Don't make me change my mind. Things could be worse, Rooster. My client could have wanted you dead. Be thankful. Yeah, I'm here to take you alive. Listen, Seattle. We might have Rooster, but these thieves were probably just a handful of his guards. He could have more downstairs. We can't leave the same way we came in. If we're gonna get out of here in one piece, we need to find a new exit route fast. And I'm betting this chicken guy knows one. Sounds like we need to ask our new friend. Rooster teeth are clattering inside his head. His frame shakes uncontrollably. The realization that he's at your mercy, with no one left to defend him, is setting in. So, how about it? Where's the door you used to discreetly make your way in here? Rooster stammers incoherently for a moment, but his words soon catch up with him. It's just outside of this room, to the right. But it's locked. And you have the key, don't you? Yes, I do. I'll take that. Well, let's get out of here then. Before we get company. Service entrance. And out we go. Surely it's not going to be as easy as that. Or who knows, maybe it will be. But probably not. Unknown caller. Your comlink clinks. A burst of static, then the sound clears to reveal a soft voice. Hulk, is this your channel? Who's asking? Name's Paylon. I'm your getaway driver. We have details to discuss, but let's keep it brief. Time is ticking. Another burst of static, and Paylon continues. I'm at the loading dock across the bridge from the restaurant's main entrance. Big old schooner. Can't miss me. But neither will the HKPF, who I've just learned are on their way here in response to a security call. Okay, well shit, I'm on my way. One last thing. I may be the driver, but this ain't my rig. Door's locked and I don't know the code. You may have to break in. Good luck and get moving. Okay, well that sounds fun. Let's get out of here fast. Sounds like we'll have to kill a few people. A pair of triad gangsters block your path. But man, help me. You free me, get me away from here, and I guarantee you'll be rewarded. No yen, favors, power, whatever you want. The two guards exchange a look, then turn back to Rooster, smiling. Actually, we're lacking the position we're in now, you begging at our feet. The idea that maybe, once you're gone, we can move up the chain. You know, Rocco, here's plenty qualified to take your seat. In fact, we might as well make sure you don't make it out of here alive. No. Why, I can make you rich, Easy there. Let's not make this a scene. We go our way, you go yours. The gangster looks you over. No ink, no suits. You one of them runners? Shit, a runner? Don't let him take off with Rooster. Get him. Well, if you want to play that way, we can certainly do that, no problem. Let's start with haste, perhaps. Haste. Like so. And let's mess them up. So, pommel strike first. Please hit him. Nice. One more. 64%. Come on. One more. There we go. And that guy. Nope. But we got one stunned target. Should be easy enough. Activate the drone, as always. Give it a buff. So, yeah, this one. 5 AP. And it should be easy enough to kill at least one of them easily. Really? You missed that? Come on now. Seriously? There, 33 damage. One down. And one more to go. Should be easy enough, right? Let's see. Move up slightly. And we can use Deadeye Shot. Missed. Come on, people. What's with the misses? That's a little bit better. Move up again. And use aimed burst. No, we only had one. Okay. And this guy, just keep him in the back or something. He doesn't seem to be very useful, to be honest. Where do you think you're going? I don't think so, buddy. We'll mess him up. Come on. There. Cross. 23 damage, not bad. Once a killing blow. Done. That was easy enough. I assume we'll also have to fight the Hong Kong police. Sounds like it. Docking bay door. Strength 6. Pry the damn thing open. Sounds good to me. And we got company? I think we got company, yes. Triad Enforcer. There's the traitor. It won't take nothing for that coward to spill our secrets, to put a bullet in his brain. So put a bullet in his brain. The guard motions to you. Man who downs the runner gets a drink, on me. Now move. Okay. Sounds like we have to kill a few more people then. Bring it on. That's quite a few dudes. Would be interesting. Okay. Fine. Right, Hulk can't move. First of all, drone, as always. There. And give it more action points. Where's the drone? Right here. And move Raptor into cover. Sounds like a good plan to me. So, drone. First of all, let's maybe use some explosives. I like that plan. Move into cover. This might be a little bit too far away. Oh, it should be fine. 59%. 63%. Let's go for that one. Yeah, this thing has insane range. Holy crap. One more. Nice. Yeah, I'll take that. That was pretty decent. Now, drone. We can throw a grenade. That's actually not a bad idea. I like that plan. Deathless activates when a drone receives critical damage. Initiates emergency self-repair. Okay. Let's go with frag grenade. Okay, I'll take it. Could have been better. Can we kill one? 20 damage? We can try. There, one down. What else can we do? We can use some buffs. So... or we could take a shot. I could buff myself. We could buff Isabel. Let's buff Gobet up. There we go. And we can take a shot. This weapon will be better, yeah? No, this is the one. Aim the burst. What do we want to shoot? 62%. 20 damage, I'll take it. And oh yeah, this guy. This guy needs to stay in cover. And away from everyone. So back here seems reasonable. Next. 29. We'll be fine. Probably want to use a heal on the next turn. Minus 1 AP. We still got quite a few of those in there. Not much point using heal now, because that will only heal for 9, unfortunately. Okay, then. So, Magic Marble. An area of effect throwable that causes affected targets to ignore their foes for 1 round. Okay. I don't think I want to use that right now. First of all, we need a buff for the drone again. We might have to move first. Yes, we have to move. Like this. Need line of sight. That's better. Okay, explosives first. We can use the grenade launcher as long as we reload it. Should do decent damage. There we go. Yeah, I'll take it. Over 20 damage total. That's reasonable. We still got some grenades. I don't think I want to use this one. I suppose we can. There. It will also do some damage over time, which probably won't be necessary, because we just kill one person. But the other one will take damage over time. Flash target. Not much point using that right now. 10 damage. Was hoping for a bit more than that. Nope, missed. Nope. Come on now. Hulk still can't do anything. Well, looks like that's it. Gobet is taking tons of damage. Might want to use a medkit or something. Or use her own heal for now. Yeah, we can use her own heal for now. It will only heal her for 11, but that's still something. So, back to Raptor and the drone. We can just take a shot now. And miss terribly. Only 43% chance to hit. So that's not brilliant. Laser. Let's move first. Really? You missed? What the heck? That's better. Reload. There. Another target down. How many more do we have? 2 more, yeah? Yep. Looks like it. Just use the grenade launcher. I like that thing. It's pretty good. Maybe even a little bit too good. Oh yeah, out of ammunition. No problem. One more target left. Should be easy enough to deal with that. I think I'll pass on using medkits on Gobet. Yeah, let's save them for something tougher than this. There will be tougher missions. So next turn, one more turn should be enough to finish this. So where the heck is the police then? I assume we'll have one more fight at least, or something, I don't know. Come on, kill that guy and let's be done with it. Long distance shot. Nope. Nope. Come on now. Not much point using acidic fog. We can use aim or Isabel or something. Like this. That should help. Not amazing. We'll need one more turn from the looks of it. Yep, we'll need one more turn. That was almost enough. Come on, we need one more hit. Damn it. Ractor. Old buddy. 1 in a 3 chance. Well, a bit less than that. Nope. Oh well, one more turn. He's trying to run away. How cute. Oh no, you don't. Can you just die? We're done. So, we're in. Are we done yet? I think we're done. So, escape. And that's that. Oh, we're not done. The boat sways ploddingly atop the water. Insulated walls stifle outside noises, as if the chaos just beyond the door belonged to another world. Its interior is cramped, made smaller by maritime equipment protruding from the walls. The scent of sea and moldering wood dominates your senses, ripened from years of perfunctory cleaning. Finally, a safe place to rest. Rooster flinches at your approach. When he speaks, he tries to sound confident, but his voice cracks. The 289s are gonna jam you up for this. No one's going to cry over you. Dubbed it. With you out of the way, someone's probably nabbed your job by now. Worst you'll get is dead. Worst we'll get is a finger waggle. But so long as that hand is also holding Arnuyen, we're in a good position. Can you say the same? Things are not looking good for you. Now we're done, I guess. Yep, we're done. Back to here we go. So this was the last side mission. There are no more side jobs, unless something new pops up at the terminal. Which it probably won't. So that means we're going to Dreamland next. To continue the main story. Looking forward to it. The Talon is dead too. So we did the additional objective. Let's go claim our payment. And we got 6 karma. I'll go grab my payment and then see if I can buy some new gear. I'll probably buy the gear between the episodes or something. One of the free swords for 3500. And give us our payment. So, open the jobs directory, claim payment. You submit the job as finished. From Candy Chang. The client is pleased with how you handled the situation. Rooster Law has been very contrite and forthcoming, due to in no small part to the violence with which you handled the opposition. You've even earned a little extra for taking out the Talon. Your payment is attached. Okay then. So no more new messages. Which means we're going to the Dreamland next. But that's going to happen in the next episode. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.